Hey, what's good up guys, and welcome to another new video. And in this video we are going to be learning so many new things, but today we are going to know about a very simple fact, and that is what should be your goal. And I don't mean to fix up a final goal that you might think of. No, nothing like that. But hear this out, watch this video full so that you get a bit more of clarity. What's gonna happen is that today I'm going to give you something that's really unique. And I feel that it might be a game changing or a life changing thing for you. So if you're in your under 20s, or if you're in your 20s, or it can be in 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on and so forth. So listen up very closely. So what I'm going to tell you up here is very simple. The thing is that if you're in your, let's take the example. So let's assume that you are into your under 20s, that is, you are in your teenage years. The best thing that you can do is to learn different skills. And I don't mean that you need to be like following everyone to learn marketing skills, digital skills, and all that high paying skills that's going to be changing your life. Nothing like that. You can learn simple things like designing, like typography, or something that you like. That can be really something like that. That can be a craft, or that can be even origami. You can learn origami, and it's a fine Japanese art of paper folding, and you would fall in love with it. And you know what? You can easily monetize it. The best thing that you can easily do is to find ways, and you should know how to monetize that. For example, I was watching a kid who was 7 or 8 years old. You know what he was teaching to his friends? Very simple. He was teaching to his friends how to solve a Rubik's Cube. We know what is a Rubik's Cube, right? You need to solve that up. So what he did was very simple. He have gone to YouTube, and he was showing people how you can easily solve that Rubik's Cube. And after that, it was mind-blowing thing. He got a group, a community. So he made his own tribe. And then the thing that happened was just mind. He created a membership site where you can easily learn, like you can use different platforms that are now readily available for you, that can be easily be used, and you can simply just use that thing for your own benefit and to help other people. Now the thing that is, for example, I'm going to give you an example of a very big personality that many of the people admire to. That is Steve Jobs. We all know who Steve Jobs is, right? Steve Jobs was one of the co-founder of Apple Incorporated. But do you know he has also learned calligraphy? Yes, he has also learned calligraphy. And do you know where it was used? So I did some research work, and I found out that it was being used for the Apple's calligraphy thing. That is the fonts that you get on Apple. One of the crucial factors was there. Isn't it sounds amazing? Isn't it shocking? Yes, it's kind of shocking, but you can also do something like that, and you might not know. I am going to show you something that you will be really fascinated about, and you are going to fall in love with. I am going to show you a very simple design skill you can say, but you can say a theory. It will be much more like a theory to you. So I am going to tell you about golden ratio. So what is the golden ratio? Does it have gold in it? Does it have a glittery thing or something like that? No, nothing like that. So right now I am going to go into my desktop or PC, whatever you want to say. Now I'm going to show you so that you get the best experience of all that. So let's go. Right now I am in my PC, and I can show you up that I have written some words, some keywords, that is golden ratio in nature. So what is golden ratio? Let's just get a very brief idea about that. So the golden ratio is sometimes called the divine proportion because of its frequency in the natural world. The number of petals on a flower, for instance, will often be a Fibonacci number. The Fibonacci sequence starts with 0 and 1 and proceeds by adding the previous two numbers. Now I am not going to go into maths and I'm going to tell you about what is Fibonacci number and all that. Don't worry, we are not going to go into that complicated stuff, but we are going to understand it very simply. Now, what is that? What is a golden ratio? Golden ratio is something that we can easily find in nature. For example, let me just show you some images of it. So whenever we get into the images, we can see it is being used in photography. It is also used in different, like for example, the Fibonacci sequence that is being used in, and you can see the, let me just show it to you in this format. Now what you can see is sunflower, and now you can get the vivid idea that how it is being applicable on these pollen seeds, on these pollen seeds onto this place, on these pollens, we can say. So next is very interesting. See this up, you can see. Okay, so now we can see the same pattern that was being seen in sunflower. Now we can see it exactly on galaxy, on the tsunami thing or the weather forecasting that we get, onto this, onto the cochlea also even. See, we can see some golden ratios. I am gonna show it to you in a while, and you will gonna get the idea much more vividly. So here it is. Okay, so we can see here is a diagram that how it is being there, and now we can see our ear. Isn't it amazing? Similarly, we also have a golden proportion in our face, right? So you can easily just understand that how it's all working. Now, it's quite fascinating and how you can as a video creator use it. I can understand that if you are into filmography, if you are into films, and if you are into photography, if you do all the B-roll stuff, and if you are into keeping the set clear and all that good stuff, you will easily gonna understand it. It's no worries because it's all the part, because it's mostly used in photography, right? So not just that, not just that, I'm going to show you some, like in the photography, it is being used really, really well, so that we can take the eye of a person and we can just give it a direction or a path, so that our eyes move in certain direction and it gets into a common goal, and that's how our eyes goes on, and we get a perfect landscape or a perfect image, whatever you want to say. So now the coolest thing that you can learn is, I'm just gonna write it: Steve Jobs calligraphy. Okay, so he was also a good designer and he loved it. Though here we can see so many things. Okay, so see this: Steve Jobs on taking calligraphy classes. So let's open this up and let's see what it is. Let's see. Okay, so I am currently listening to Steve Jobs' biography, which I highly recommend, even if you're not an Apple fanboy. I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to learn calligraphy. I learned about serif and sans serif. So it's serif and sans serif are the typefaces that you know. So I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces. Oh, it's said already about varying the space between different letter combinations and about what makes great typography great. It was beautiful historical art, artistically subtle in a way, that science can't capture, because what's happening is that design is something that you can even use on any field. It can be from designing an Apple product to designing a car or even to designing a drug. Even you can use all these things. You should never get a real clear idea that how you can use something that you have learned somewhere and you can implement it in some miraculous way, because you can't get it. For example, what would have happened if Steve Jobs wouldn't have taken that class, that calligraphy class? The calligraphy, the typefaces would have been different. But I know this. I've done a little research on Apple and all, on the Apple things. So what's happening is they focus mainly on detailings, and that's the thing that I myself love. So so what's can be the thing that you can do is to learn a thing that you're really passionate about. It can be anything. It can be simple origami, or it can be something that you are really passionate about. It can be to make different type of pasta. It can be this, it can be that, whatever may be the thing that you love. Then the thing that you can do is very simple. You can easily monetize it. Now, I am going to show you something much more interesting than that. So right now I'm going to go into the whiteboard. Okay, so I am in my whiteboard and it's quite good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make two circles. Okay, this circle was too bad, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to make it good. So it's the thing that you love. Okay, it's the thing that you love, and it's the thing that people want. People want. Let's make people. Let's make people. So let's assume that you love games. You love games, and people watches Minecraft. So what's the common thing? You can play a game like Minecraft and people are gonna see your gameplay. So this portion is your suitable spot. So this concept is also being told something in a much more broad sense in ikigai, you can say. That's a Japanese concept, but this is the simple version that I want to tell. I'm going to talk about ikigai in some other video so that you get much more deep knowledge. Okay, so here is the okay. Let me just tell you this today's setup is bit different, and you can hear my voice, and here is my microphone, right? And it's quite good. It's quite good, I feel. Now, this is the thing that it's a place that you can be happy about and you can easily monetize. So we are not going to talk about the monetize thing, because see, if you love doing something, it's going to be easily be done and people are going to see that. Now the important thing is that money is a byproduct, and we should always remember it, because we should not chase for it, and it's going to be there when our things are getting right and we are making ourselves right and we are perfecting ourselves. So so let's talk about the thing that we are dreaming about and we can easily accomplish, and this can be a thing that you can easily do and you can easily follow, so that you can simply win this thing. Okay, so the win is kind of good. It looks kind of good, right? Okay, it's almost okay. Okay, okay, guys, so I feel that was so much information, and I just wanted to give you a really short video but loaded with information so that you can easily do things and you can easily monetize your passion and can do the things that you really love, and can stop being a stop being a wisher, and you can just dream about the things and do the things, because you can be a doer and dreamer for, and you can be doing the things that you wished for and you have dreamed for, and you're dreaming for the future things that you're going to be doing in future. So guys, that was all for today. See you again on another video, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and all that cool things, and don't forget to comment down below one simple thing, that what is your dream. Guys, that was all for today. Thank you so much for attending this video. Thank you for watching this video. See you again. Bye.